Okay, folks, back again. This is 78 part 2, and I was talking about James Ray. And I was getting ready to say, or I did say, that frankly, after this happened, these people died. Boy, I was checking in, doing Google searches and all that kind of stuff every day, wondering what the hell are they going to do with this guy. And then I think it was in after about a month after this incident happened, I believe that the sheriff out there said he was going to present evidence to the grand jury in December. And as I said, I kept, waiting for, hey, what's going to happen? Well, it's happened. And he was arrested at his attorney's office in Prescott, Arizona. And he has been charged with 3 counts of manslaughter, and he's being held $5 million. $5 million. That's his bond. I think there's something in a lot of us, and we like to see the big people fall, those of us at the bottom of the food chain, so to speak. And for some reason, I'm sure the psychologist would most likely know, we like to see that happen. We just like to see them tumble. And I guess a couple of comments. It's pretty sad that we like to see that happen. And I will admit, I was looking forward to this guy being arrested. I think he's, just an outright con artist. He started off, I think what really catapulted him, so to speak, is, take a guess, yes, Oprah. And then there was this movie called The Secret, which was after the book, which of course was pimped on Oprah's program also. And basically the secret is that, oh, think it and it'll be yours baloney. So really, I think this guy is one of the ultimate con guys around. But after he was arrested, and his $5 million, I don't know. What's that old saying? Something about revenge is best served cold or something. I don't know what the hell that means. And not that I was involved in this or had a loved one or anyone who was harmed. But I don't know. I just feel the whole thing is just really sad. I'm glad he will most likely no longer be in business. Of course, I'm saying that. How do I know that? He could maybe beat this or something, or even if he served a minimal amount of time, come back and start the same thing up again, like all the ministers do, all those faith-healing whack jobs. But I just have, it's just a sad situation all around. And there's, no glee or happiness because this guy, from my standpoint, this guy was arrested. His lawyer also, and I can't remember where I found this, but his lawyer, either prior to him being arrested, I think it was prior, though I could be wrong, or after, obviously it couldn't be anything other than that, either before or after he was arrested, a lengthy letter was made public that Ray's lawyer sent to the district attorney or the prosecuting attorney, in the county or whatever. And boy, it was lengthy. And I read the whole thing. And the attorney makes a daggone good case for the fact that he can't even be charged with manslaughter. In other words, based on what the law says manslaughter is, in other words, this doesn't rise to that, so to speak, what he did. Now, they also signed a waiver. And here again, I'm not a lawyer. You guys knew that. And I really don't know that much about the law. In fact, I most likely know nothing about the law other than the fact to get speeding tickets and things like that. But the as I best remember reading the waiver, he explains that the sweat lodge is hot and you're going to be really, really hot and all of that. There could be injuries, and I think he even said could be death. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure he did. Now, from what little I know of the law, which is not much, that doesn't relieve someone of certain obligations. In other words, you can't say, hey, you can be killed in there, and then the person die, and you're what's the word I'm looking for? In other words, there's nothing that can be done civilly or criminally. However, I think what happens is that even if you say that a person could die, or it's going to be real hot, or it's going to be this, or it's going to be that, I think the onus is on the person who's setting this thing up to do everything they can to keep that from happening. So it would seem as though if he didn't do some things that he should have done, that's where this charge could come in. But the lawyers are saying, and I think they even admitted to the fact there could be some civil suits brought, but that there's nothing that he's done criminally. Anyway, I guess the long and the short of it is, it's just a doggone sad situation. 3 people are dead. And this schmuck is, sitting in jail, waiting to be tried, being held under $5 million. Does seem like a lot of money, $5 million. But anyway, as I said, I had been looking forward to him being charged, but there sure isn't any pleasure, or whatever term you want to use, in it actually having happened. Folks are still dead. They're never coming back. The families are still grieving. And that'll go on for a while. And what do we end up with? Some dumbass who's been taking advantage of people. So, oh well, what the hell. What can I say? As Pat Condell would say, peace, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.